this Wednesday on Earth and on Luna. Time once again for Space Force Jazz ready to relax? Are you ready to have an interstellar experience?
All right, welcome out everybody. We're trying to get it started here tonight. Who's with me? Heather, all the way from the great island of New York, where they're being smart. I just read that they're not going to let anybody from Texas in. I don't know what that does. I was going to go up there and visit when I got my shore leave, but I don't know if I've got time to be quarantined on Earth and quarantined on the moon. That's a lot of quarantining. But that's how I spent my summer vacation, I guess. I guess everybody's going to be... Make sure you're doing your quarantine diaries. Write your memoirs now. And who knows, you might get your own TV show. Play your cards right. Anyway, we're just going to try to have a good time tonight. It's the craziness doesn't seem to stop. If you have trouble hearing me, let me know. Please text me. Just dial in, or you can always resort to the tried and tested technology. Just email me, pksaxhq@gmail.com, or just post your comments there at the Facebooka. And we're going to play some new tunes, some old tunes, have a good time. I don't know what to say. Everybody's got a different philosophy, it seems like. Can we all just agree to not disagree, but I know, let's keep studying. Maybe if we keep studying and learning, we can use facts to assemble into some sort of theory, a working theory which explains the facts, even though we don't understand everything. I guess maybe, can we just agree that we don't understand everything, but there are some things that we do understand based on facts? Is that too much? No. I don't want to get too complicated too early in the day. It's just starting to be our lunar sunset here, and we have drink specials tonight, but I'm going to jump right in with another tune. Here we go. Yeah, one of my favorites. Sea of Ice. You may find yourself on a flat sea of methane, frozen solid. What could be less hospitable and yet peaceful? At least you know where you stand on a sea of methane ice. It's a metaphor. Anyway, let's get in the groove.
is like a sea of methane ice. I used to want a heart as turbulent as the seas of earth, waves cresting, tides pulling, storms. And yet, I find myself on a glacial flat surface, unchanging, toxic, and yet predictable. And I wonder, which would I prefer if I had a choice? But I find myself on a sea of ice.
How's everybody doing down there on Terra? We're trying some new technology. Stacy, Joseph, Linda, Ralph, John, thank you for joining me on my mission, my self-appointed mission as your cultural ambassador from Luna. We're trying to keep it real up here and down here. Level 3, the Moroni 5 Lounge, every Wednesday, broadcasting from deep beneath the surface on Luna at Space Force Moonbase.
We're doing it all for you, for the greater glory of Earth.
Remember, it's for Earth, so get out there and stay home, shop, but don't go out. Maybe consume, but alone, but socially connected, but physically confused. That's how I feel. Socially confused, physically distant, emotionally dormant, really. Oh, that brings me to our drink special for the evening. The good people at Millbug have sponsored us tonight. If you find yourself on Luna, you might want to come to the Moroni 5 Lounge and enjoy a nice quart of Millbug Supremo Light. It's so light, this beer is so light, they have to put a lid on it to keep it from evaporating. It is the lightest beer in the solar system. So I've been advised, you just quaff it, you just like release the lid and quaff a little bit at a time. I think I tasted something. I think it was beer. It's kind of so light, it's the idea of beer more than beer itself. Well, I guarantee you can drink as much as you want and never feel filling. It's not filling at all. All right, more music. I'm gonna have some more Millbud Extra Supremo Light. Well, I'm gonna have to drink a lot of that. Check in with everybody. Tony, Peter, welcome. I hope you're staying relatively sane. Sanity is just another theory that we work with to fit the facts. I'm convinced.
I trust in science. I do trust in science.
But science gives us ways to fit theory to facts and experience. We must always remember that reality is just a theory that we're working with. And I seriously believe that. I hope that helps. You know, if the facts that you are going through in your personal life as we know it, and you're trying to say, what does this all mean? You're trying to fit the particular facts into some kind of construct. Just remember, it's a theory. It may not always fit, but don't let it get to you. That's why we have music to kind of fill in the gaps. You know what I mean, Tony? I think you know what I mean. All right, let's just groove. Let's just groove. Here we are. It's a Wednesday, Luna. Dory, we've got some newcomers. Hank Shaw, Jefe, from the great state of Texas, up there in the Tarrant County. I know that you're experiencing some, what's the word I'm looking for? Cultural disorientation, is that the way to describe it? Various counties around here, we're going, who's in charge? I want to talk to the manager of this store that I find myself shopping for my life in. That's what it feels like. You're in some kind of store and you're like trying to find socks, but the socks are really your life. They're like your ability to keep breathing. But you just want the socks, and you're going, well, who's the manager of this store? Why can't I get socks to help me keep living? Metaphorical socks, as it were. I know we're feeling that, and I've actually seen some of my friends seriously are letting people know they're pretty depressed and they're feeling kind of scared and isolated and posting memes of skulls and things like that. You know, that's normal, of course. And but I just want to say, you know, even though we're all in our little orbits, I'm personally stuck down here on level 3 on the moon. It's a mental game. It's really a mental game. And my strategy these days, or as they say in Texas, strategery, you know, our bush traditions, strategery is really the important thing, is that you gotta prevent yourself from thinking too much about things that your brain cannot really encompass. And you know, that's why we have Netflix and all the good stuff. But it's just a matter of balance, just a matter of balance. And so anyway, to my friends who are really wanting to post memes of skulls and zombies and what have you, that's good, you know, let it out, let it out. But we're all in this together.
We're all in this together. Let's keep it real. Don't let the phantasmagoria of daily existence on Earth get in the way of your fantasy.
Keep your fantasy going. The stuff in here, inside the cranial, that big old cantaloupe up there. Keep that going. That's what we rely on from each other. We can't be together physically, but we can share the contents of our big cantaloupes. So keep those fantasies alive. Keep fantasy alive. I think that calls for a drink. Yes. From the good folks at Millbud. Millbud, the oligarch you can trust. It's Supremo Light beer. Everyone's drinking it now because we have to. It's part of our contract. But it's so light you have to keep a lid on it and then just let it waft into your, well, it's sort of partly your taste buds and partly your lungs. It's something in between. The good folks at Millbud have come up with a way to stimulate your taste buds and your lungs at the same time. So you're kind of breathing this beer. It's so light. Yep.
I think I'm drinking it.
It's hard to know, but it's also, beer is very much a social thing, and so I'm imagining I'm with you all. We're all having a beer together. Life is good, but it's all in our minds.
Yes, Supremo Light from the good people at Millbud.
Oh. You are not authorized. You are not authorized.
You are not authorized.
You are not authorized.
I'm authorized. I could be authorized.
You are not authorized.
Someday I'll be authorized.
You are not authorized.
Someday I'll be authorized. Until that day,
you're in robot court. That's right. This is my favorite song I like to put on the playlist. Robot court. You didn't even know you were under arrest. You were under surveillance. And suddenly, you get a summons. But the summons is not by a human. It's by an algorithm. You have violated the algorithm. And you are in robot court.
It's gonna be short. Sad but short, robot court. You just better get used to it.
That's the world we live in. Robot court.
Just enter your information. Enter your information, and you will be judged. What is your pin? What is your cushion? What is your pin cushion?
Robot court.
It's sad, it's sad, it's sad.
What you gonna do? You can't appeal. They're not even human.
It's just an algorithm. Robot court.
If only humans could get organized, come together through our common humanity, maybe we'd stand a chance in robot court. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you're in robot court? Don, Jimmy. Message from Jimmy Shortell, one of the weirder trumpet players I know, and he said it hasn't been weird enough in 2020. I know. And Tommy, thank you for checking in. How weird can it get? That is the question. When the people in charge are reading the scripts from cartoons that you thought were already over. They were too corny. These cartoons were too corny, and yet they are acting out those scripts. That's pretty weird. So we've got to get weirder than that, like, so that they can't even read our script in order to enact it. Does that make sense? Do I make sense to myself? I hope so. Anyway, thank you for being here with me. This is Space Force Jazz Lounge, coming to you live every Wednesday through the good folks at Facebook Corp, Faceless Corp. I don't know what it's called these days. I'm a little isolated up here, but we broadcast live every Wednesday from Level 3, the Moroni 5 Lounge, through the auspices of the good people at Space Force Moonbase, because the people up here need someplace to go. Everybody, if you're human, or at least humanoid, or at least carbon-based, hopefully, you need some downtime, and that's what the Moroni 5 Lounge is all about. So wherever you're coming from, whatever your ideological matrix may be, you are welcome here. We're going to keep the party going. Boom. Let's see what the playlist has gotten now. Oh yes. Just sit back, get your beverage, create a little emotional distance from that cantaloupe sitting on your neck that's feeding you all this information that's very disturbing. It's disturbing, but we can do it. We can get through it. You know you can do it. We're going to get through it.
The essentialists, the essential workers, whether you're strip mining an asteroid or trying to inject a serum into some space virus victim, we know that you're essential, and we appreciate that. We appreciate all you do. You know, we're trying to live out a fantasy just to keep going. But some people have to stay connected to reality. All those folks, wherever they can, like, yada, talk, they make up stuff, and, you know. But there's some people that gotta make the hamburger, or they gotta inject the serum, or whatever it is. And I really want to say how much we appreciate that. And people are going, yak, you're still doing your job. That's what this is all about. This is for you. And you relax. We're here with you.
Are you relaxed yet? Are you relaxed now? How's everybody doing down there? On Terra side. Ha, it's a pun, get it? Terra side. You're on Terra, you're Terra side, and yet there's so many people that are committing terroricide. Well, you know, it's a pun. Take it if you like it. Anyway, welcome, Julie. And what can I say? We're trying to have a good time here. It's Wednesday, Space Force Jazz Lounge. I'm your host,
Commander PK. Commander PK.
I hope that I instill confidence, a sense of terra firma, if you will, even though I'm not there. I'm elsewhere, but I'm trying to create a psychological, almost like a spongy sod of psychological bedding upon which to relax and regroup midweek in the midst of the insanity. Terra, not so firma, but kind of a spongy sod of consciousness, if you will. Please, will you, if you will you come with me into my spongy sod of consciousness, and let's just try to relax. I believe this next number is called Astral Dancer. Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't all have the answers, and usually the people that do have the answers are the ones you want to kind of keep your distance, move all the sharp objects away. Albany, good to see you. But it's good to try to fit the facts into some kind of theory, but you know, don't force it, like, massage it, as you lie there on your spongy sod bed of consciousness. Let the facts just almost like some kind of emotional Tetris game. Let the facts connect into some theory that makes sense. You know what I'm talking about. Masks, not masks. Breathing, not breathing. People, not people. It's so often that our world comes into focus through dyadic opposition, binary conceptualizations, polemics, if you will. And we know that the reality isn't really that. Reality is not binary. It is holistic. And yet, with our big cantaloupes on our necks, we have trouble getting the gestalt, if you will, of the totality, the holistic totality. And instead we resort to binary oppositions in order to organize our facts into some sort of working theory. We all know this. And sometimes you just need to step back on your spongy sod bed of consciousness. Relax, let the facts sift and sort. And who knows, you may wake up tomorrow feeling like, you know, I think I got a grasp on this whole Earth thing. Maybe not, but maybe it'll get you through another day. Anyway, we are all astral dancers, just getting through it. Stick to it, and we'll get through it. How's everyone doing down there? Please feel free to shoot me some comments. I'm not too thin-skinned. You can say, what the hell? Somebody's got a... Oh, somebody has work to do, Isolde. I know, it's tough when you got to work and everybody else is playing. Just imagine that your work is more fun than their play, which is probably true. I know that when I'm playing, I would rather be working at things that over there or over there. But here we are. All work and no play.
All work and no play. I have no play. My work is to play, but I have no play.
Game, in other words. Anyway, on with the show. Oh yeah, I think you're gonna like this one. Plan 9.5 from outer space. Get your beverage of choice. Tonight I'm sponsored by the good oligarchs at Millbud Beer Corporation with Supremo Light. It is so light that you must keep a lid on it and let it waft into your lungs through your taste buds. It's not very satisfying, but it's not very filling either. Oh well, what you gonna do?
Let's just keep on going.
Oh yeah.
This is a little number by the Planetariums.
Young band coming up. what they're going to make in the future, but hopefully they can do something with it. The planetarium. Too fast. Man, I was ready for like a New York style jazz session, but no. Cece, welcome. Mood. Yeah. Thanks everybody for checking in. I am still here. I'm virtually here. I'm pretty much virtually here, at least most of me. As I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself, that big cantaloupe on top of my neck, which is trying to organize all the messy facts into some kind of working theory in order to go out the door and actually do something. Boy, that takes up a lot of energy. And, you know, I just would like to say, for those who are feeling depressed and maybe not motivated and guilt-ridden, and they're trying to do a mea culpa with the old, you know, whip, you know, the old kind of, what is that sort of that European tradition of whipping yourself in the back while you praise somebody else? I forget what that tradition is. But, you know, we all got that in us. And, you know, you're doing that and you think, I should be doing more. I feel bad. I'm depressed. I want to do something, but I don't know what to do. The world's crazy and everybody with a microphone is making it worse. So the good news is that your brain, that big cantaloupe on top of your neck, needs carbohydrates in order to function. Your brain needs carbohydrates. And so luckily, most of us have a bunch of carbohydrates handy in our domiciles. So whether you're eating your potato chips or your Doritos or your you know, vegan snacks loaded with their own carbohydrates, it's good. So your brain, you're feeding that cantaloupe. So some good will come out of this. I recommend Snickers, maybe a fun-sized Snickers between two taco-flavored Dorito chips. Try that and see if your brain likes it. Might give it the fuel it needs. Here we go. Oh yeah. It's time for some mood music. That was a little cathartic for me. I hope it was cathartic for y'all. How's everybody doing on Terra? Marilyn? Lawrence? Larry? Larry! Man, it's good to see you down there on Earth. Engaging in that terracide. I mean, being terracide, or I don't know what the word is really. I keep wanting to say pterodactyl, but that's the wrong word. Pterodactyl. Pterodactyl. We're feeling the earth. Healing the earth by feeling the earth, as opposed to terracide, you know, killing the earth by talking it to death. Yeah, anyway, I like to use my tribble duster. When I'm feeling stressed out, I recommend getting one of these, and it just helps to just get the stress to go out.
Get out stress. Get out stress. I'm de-stressing. Get out. Get out of the body. I'm taking the stress out. Out, out, damn stress. Out, out, damn stress.
Anyway, if you don't have a tribble duster, find something soothing, and you can just de-stress like the rest. De-stress like the rest. Wow.
This hour has just flown by on hydrogen-powered cells. It's almost like we have a faster-than-light power source up here, but it's really just the power of our imaginations. Isn't that nice? Think of your imagination as a nuclear generator piloting your craft to the end of the universe. Yes. Well, we got a few more tunes for you. Hope you've been relaxing tonight.
It's all about taking some time for you. All of you, all the different personalities and parts on that spongy sod of consciousness. Yep. Oh no!
Meanwhile, on the dance floor,
you know, you gotta get down to basics.
let's get back to basics sometimes. But don't let
that essential energy within you.
Don't let him divert you from a greater purpose.
You can always find an enemy. You know, it's not hard to find an enemy. Whether it's a tool that you use against your enemy, or a noise that you generate to blank out what the enemy is saying. It's not hard to do that. But is that all there is?
As my friend likes to say, come on now. Let's get it together. Come on now.
That was a fun one. Well, it's that time again. I hope you've all had a good time tonight. Barry, Cece, Matilda, Javier. So glad you could join me on my little extraterrestrial excursion. I hope I've given you a little diversion on our excursion. I'm trying to create, as I say, that nice, spongy sod bed of consciousness to take a moment, let the facts sift together into a totality in the theory of reality. Because that's all we can do is try to fit it together as best we can. All right, on that note, I'm going to say goodnight. May your tribble duster bring you stress relief, whether it has a button on the side or is just fuzzy. Whatever works for you, don't be ashamed to release your stress. Lord knows we need to do that, and often. Until the next time, stay in touch. You can always email me at pksaxhq@gmail.com. Comments always welcome on Facebook. Check out the YouTube. I archive all the shows on the YouTube. And what else? There's Venmo, there's PayPal, there's Patreon. There's all kinds of ways. Really, what you could do would really be a benefit to all of us. If you know any billionaires, if you happen to maybe clean house for a billionaire, or you got in an accident once with a billionaire and you had to trade insurance numbers, just let them know about all this stuff we're doing. Because those billionaires, they want to help. You know, they're sitting there in their vault on top of all those gold coins, and they're lonely too. Those billionaires need love too. So if we reach out to them, maybe they'll connect with us and help finance some greater activities that will bring joy and lightness to humanity. Is that too much to ask? Just one billionaire would do. So see if you've got a billionaire in your Rolodex, and we'll take it from there. Until then, carry on. Space Force Jazz Lounge.
Commander PK is saying, adios until we meet again.